this is IIT JAM 2024, question number 51. An individual owns a mobile phone currently valued at 40,000. The current wealth of the individual is 2 lakh, including the value of the mobile phone. Uh, According to reports, there's a 20% chance of mobile phone theft, and an actually fair insurance policy is available to insure the loss of the mobile phone against a theft. The individual's von Neumann Morgenstern utility of wealth function is given by this, where W is the wealth. So, what is my expected utility? The von Neumann Morgenstern utility that I can derive from the utility function of root over W is basically 20% chance of the theft will happen. So 1 by 5, and there is a theft. In the case of theft, my value will be 2 lakh minus 40,000. That is the theft. The theft happens. And there is a 80% chance that the theft will not happen and my wealth will remain intact. Okay. So what is the value of the expected utility? 1 by 5 into root over 1,60,000 into 400 basically, plus 4 by 5 into root over 2 lakh. You just have to calculate this. This will be 80 plus 357.66 or 357.77, something like that will come. What is the amount? Let's calculate it with the calculator. Root over 2 lakh into 0.8. 357.77. Yeah. This gives me 437.77. Okay. Now, I will go for insurance when 437.77 is less than equal to root over 2 lakh minus the insurance amount. Okay. This is the amount that I will have if I take insurance. If I take insurance, whether the theft happens or not, I have to pay the insurance premium. And if the theft happens, I will be compensated the entire 40,000. Right? That is the assumption. Okay. So this is, I basically 437.77, I basically square it. I get 191,643.34. This is 2 lakh minus I. So that means that the insurance amount has to be less than 8356.66. Okay. So the maximum amount that I will be willing to pay for this kind of an actually fair insurance, the maximum amount will be 8356. 8357, if you mark it, you'll get marks here because it's an approximate answer. So basically, the insurance amount has to be less than this value. Okay. And what is the fair insurance premium? The fair insurance premium is always the probability of the theft multiplied by the amount that the company will have to compensate. So if the theft happens, the company has to pay 40,000 to the individual. Okay. And what is the probability of the theft? 1 by 5. So the fair insurance premium should be actually 8,000. But since the person is a risk averse individual, he is willing to pay an extra 356 rupees approximately. He is willing to pay an extra 356 rupees because he is more risk averse. He likes a certain outcome over an uncertain outcome. This 356 that he is willing to pay over and above the fair insurance premium is also called the risk premium. It's called the risk premium because he is having to take that extra risk in that uncertain situation, because he does not want to take that uncertainty risk, he is willing to pay 356 over and above the fair insurance premium to basically not go into that uncertain situation. Okay. Here the answer is 8356. Am I understandable? I hope all of you have understood what is happening. So first I found out the expected utility. The expected utility is a scenario where I do not have insurance. Okay. And this 2 lakh minus the insurance premium under root is the case where I have insurance. Now I will only go for insurance if I buy insurance, and that gives me a higher utility than if I do not have insurance. That's why this inequality is there. Okay. That root over 2 lakh minus I is the case where I have taken insurance and I'm paying an insurance premium of I. Okay. So till what value of I will I prefer to go for insurance? That is what we are able to find out by this inequality. That if the insurance premium is less than 8356, then I will be willing to go for the insurance. If the insurance premium is greater than 8356, I will prefer to have the uncertain situation and not buy the insurance. Okay.
So let's solve this. This is from IIT JAM 2024, question number 52. It says, consider the following AK model when the production function is given as this. This is the AK model equation y equals to AK, where y is the output, k is the capital, a is the constant that reflects the level of technology. Suppose there is zero technological progress in the economy and the technological constant is given to you. In the economy, the savings rate is also given to you. So S is the savings rate, that is 0.60. The technological constant is given to you 0.50, and the depreciation rate of capital stock delta is given to you 0.05. The population growth rate mu, which is also 0, and the size of the labor force is normalized to 1. Based on the AK model equation, the steady state growth rate of output per capita in the economy will be equals to. So what will be the steady state growth rate of output per capita? Suppose I call it G. That will be simply savings times the technological parameter minus the depreciation. As simple as that. So just put the values and calculate. Times this will be 50 minus 0.05. Since there is no population growth rate, simply this will be your answer. Let's calculate 0.60, 0.50, 0.3 minus 0.05, which means 0.25, right? Yeah, 0.25. So, which basically means is that the steady state growth rate of output per capita in the economy is equals to 25%. So you have to write the integer version of it. So 0.25 means there is 25% growth, steady state growth of output per capita in the economy according to this AK model. So your answer will be 25. And this was IIT JAM 2024 question number 52.
IIT JAM 2024 question number 53. So we have this regression equation is estimated using this following data. The coefficient of determination is what we need to find out here. Okay. The coefficient of determination is nothing but the estimated sum of square divided by the total sum of square. Estimated sum of square is basically estimated yi minus y bar whole square divided by total is actual yi minus y bar whole square. So what is my y? Y is this 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 14 is equal to 30. 30 by 4 is equal to 15 by 2. or 7.5. That's my y bar. Y hat is basically just multiply this by 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. Minus 2.5 plus this. So so this is 1.5. This is 5.5. This is 9.5. And this is basically 16 minus 2.5 is 13.5. Okay. Now, y hat minus y bar. Y bar is 7.5. So this minus this. So this is minus 6 minus 2, 2, and then this is 6 again. So basically, if I square it and then sum it over 36, 4, 4, 36, just add it. 40 plus 40, this comes out to be 80. So the numerator is 80. Total sum of square is how much? Actual. So 2 minus 7.5. Okay. So minus 5.5. This is minus 2.5. This is 2.5. And this is 6.5. 7 point. So this is 5.5, 2.5, 1.5, sorry. 1.5. This is 6.5. Now basically square all of these. This is 30.25, 6.25, 15, 2.25. And this is basically 65 into 65 is basically 4225, so 42.25. Just add it. 36, 38, 38 plus 42 is 80 plus 1, so 81. So the numerator was 80, denominator is 81. So 80 by 81, 80 by 81 is approximately 0.99. So it's actually 0.9876. Okay, so 0.99 is what my answer is. So the answer is coefficient of determination is 0.99. There are multiple other approaches in which you can do this. The other approach would be to go by alpha hat is equal to y bar minus beta hat x bar. Beta hat is equal to r into sy by sx. So beta hat square is basically correlation coefficient square into variance y by variance x. Now the correlation coefficient square is itself the coefficient of determination. So beta hat square is basically 4. This is my coefficient of determination. And then from this data, you just have to find out your variance of y by variance of x. Okay. So you can choose any approach. From this approach also, you'll get r square is equal to 80 by 81. Basically, whenever I have a simple linear regression model with an intercept term, then the correlation coefficient is equal to the coefficient of determination. It's the same. So you can use any approach. The answer will come out to be 80 by 81, which is 0.99. Okay. This is IIT JAM 2024. Question number 54. This is a utility function. Okay. This is a standard Cobb-Douglas. If I take 2x1 minus 1 as another, say, if this is equal to, say, z1 and this is equal to, say, z2. Okay. The only thing is that x1 is greater than equal to half and x2 is greater than equal to 4, which will be ensured because your budget line is 73 is equal to 2x1 plus x2. So the budget line has maximum x1 can be 73 by 2 and maximum x2 can be 73. Those are very large values. So definitely there will be no problem if I use it and I take a look at it like the standard Cobb-Douglas. Okay. In a standard Cobb-Douglas, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to basically equate the two slopes. MRS is equal to px by py. Here it is equal to 2 by 1, which is basically 2. So absolute value of the MRS, which is nothing but the marginal utility of the first good divided by the marginal utility of the second good. That's equal to 2. Now, mu1 by mu2 is what? If I differentiate, what am I finding? Del u del x1 divided by del u del x2. Okay. Now, del u del x1 is what? 1 by 4, 2x1 minus 1 to the power minus 3 by 4 into x2 minus 4 to the power 3 by 4 multiplied by 2. Chain rule, right? It's 2x1 minus 1. So if I differentiate with respect to x1, first I will get this and I have to multiply it by 2 as well. Divided by that, this is my mu1. Mu2 will be 3 by 4. This will be 2x1 minus 1 to the power 1 by 4. And this will be x2 minus 4 to the power of minus 1 by 4. Okay. Correct? This 4 cancels out. 2x1 minus 1 minus 3 by 4. 2x1 minus 1 1 by 4. It goes below. x2 minus 4 minus 1 by 4 goes above. Ultimately, what you will get is 2 by 3 into 2x1 minus 1 by x2 minus 4 is equal to 2 by 1. This cancels out and you are left with 2x1 minus 1 is equal to 3 into x2 minus 4. Okay. Oh, sorry. x2 minus 4 is on the top. 2x1 minus 1 is below. Yeah. Okay. This into 3 is equal to x2 minus 4. This is what I'll get. ठीक है. Are all of you with me? किसी का भी ये नहीं आया है? If anyone has not got this, type G in the chat box. If anyone has not got it, type G in the chat box. MRS is mu1 by mu2. I'm simply doing del u del x1 by del u del x2. I'm simply finding that out and then equating it to the price ratio, that is 2 by 1. Clear? Now from here, what will I get? I will get 6x1 minus 3 is equal to x2 minus 4. Or in other words, x2 is equal to 6x1 plus 1. Put this in our budget line. 73 is equal to 2x1 plus x2 is 6x1 plus 1. This plus 1 goes on the other side. 72 is equal to 8x1 or x1 is equal to 9. If x1 is 9, x2 is equal to 6x1 plus 1. 6 into 9 is 54. 54 plus 1 is 55. That's it. Therefore, x1 plus x2 is equal to, therefore, x1 plus x2 is equal to 64. Answer 64. You write anything other than 64, you will get a big laddu. You will get a big 0. Okay. Why the numerator multiplied by 2? Chain rule. 2x1 minus 1. If I have to differentiate 2x1 minus 1 with respect to, supposing this 2x1 minus 1 to the power n, if I have to differentiate this, n 2x1 minus 1 to the power n minus 1 multiplied by chain rule 2x1 minus 1 again differentiated will give me 2. That's why this 2 is here. Chain rule. Suman. Sakshi, where have you gone wrong? You will have to identify that or inform me कि कहां पर आपको नहीं आ रहा समझ में. यहां पर तो सिंपल आपको mu1 by mu2 is equal to px by py खाली उतना ही अप्लाई करना था. You didn't have to do anything else. That's why I'm a little disappointed that so many of you haven't got the correct answer. This is absolutely the basic CB1. कुछ तो गड़बड़ किया है आपने. क्योंकि x2 is coming out to be 6x1 plus 1, तो x2 will come out to be 55, and the ones, साक्षी x1 55 कैसे हो सकता है? x1 है 55, तो 55 इंटू 2 तो 110, तो ये 73 कैसे हो सकता है? 73 इज इक्वल टू 110 प्लस 9, तो 119 हो जाएगा ना RHS। हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल, साक्षी? You can, Nakul, you can, but then take this as Z1, take that as Z2. You can use it with the formula, but I don't want to risk it because it's not direct. You can take it as Z1, Z2, find out the value of Z1 and Z2 individually, but then convert everything into Z1 and Z2. ये बजट लाइन को भी Z1 and Z2 में कन्वर्ट करिए, राइट? 2x1 माइनस 1 इज इक्वल टू Z1, ठीक है? तो इसको भी Z1 में कन्वर्ट कर दीजिए। 2x1 माइनस 1 इज Z1, सो 2x1 इज इक्वल टू Z1 प्लस 1। तो इसको भी Z में कन्वर्ट कर दीजिए, इसको भी Z में कन्वर्ट कर दीजिए, फिर डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर दीजिए। कर सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं? यू कैन, बट नॉर्मल आंसर ही नहीं आ रहा है लोग का, तो कहाँ शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला? नॉर्मल आंसर खाली 5 या 6 लोगों ने दिया है। मेनी ऑफ यू आर नाउ एक्चुअली टेलिंग मी, सर इसका शॉर्टकट क्यों नहीं अप्लाई कर रहे हैं? शॉर्टकट अप्लाई करिए, पहले सही तरीके से आंसर तो निकाल लीजिए। शॉर्टकट डेफिनेटली अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। यू कैन पुट एवरीथिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ Z1 एंड Z2, लाइक Z1 इज इक्वल टू 2x1 माइनस 1, Z2 इज इक्वल टू दिस। तो 73 को लिख दीजिए, 2x1 इज व्हाट? 2x1 minus 1 is equal to Z1. तो 2x1 is equal to Z1 plus 1 plus x2. x2 minus 4 is equal to Z2. So x2 is equal to Z2 plus 4. ठीक है? तो 68 is equal to Z1 plus Z2. ये आ गया। अब करिए अप्लाई। Z1 is equal to 1/4 into money income. 68/4 will come out to be 39/2। ठीक है? ओके, एंड Z2 का कुछ और वैल्यू आएगा? कुछ गड़बड़ लग रहा है। हाँ, 34, नहीं, हाँ 34/34, 17, सॉरी, 17 आएगा ये। Z2 का वैल्यू आएगा 3/4 इंटू मनी इनकम 1। शॉर्टकट अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, 17 इंटू 351। ये आ गया 17, ये आ गया 51। तो x1 का वैल्यू आ जाएगा 9, x2 का वैल्यू आ जाएगा 55। यू कैन डू इट। ठीक है? IIT JAM 2024, question number 55. Industry has 6 firms in Cournot competition. Each of the 6 firms has zero fixed cost and constant marginal cost of 20. So this is basically the cost for I is equal to 1, 2, up to 6. The product is homogeneous. Industry has an inverse demand function where okay, sum of output of the 6 firms. The price under Cournot-Nash equilibrium. Okay. So profit of the jth firm will be basically equal to 230 minus I not equal to j, qi minus qj into qj minus 20 qj, where j is equal to anything from 1 to 6. Now, I differentiate 230 minus this will be summation I not equal to j qi minus 2qj minus 20 is equal to 0. So basically 210 is equal to summation I not equal to j qi plus 2qj. Now, this same equation will come for each and every firm. Okay, since the cost and the kind of firm is all homogeneous, all of them are the same, you'll basically realize that each of the qi will be the same. Qi is equal to, say, small q for all I is equal to 1 to up to 6. So all these six firms will be producing the same output. I will basically get from the perspective of, say, firm number one, I will get Q2 plus dot 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 Q6 plus 2Q1 is equal to 210. From the perspective of the second firm, I'll get Q1 plus Q3 plus dot 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 Q6 plus 2Q2 is equal to 210. So when I will ultimately solve it, I'll get all the QIs are the same. Okay, so 210 is equal to, these are 5, so 5Q, and this is 1, so this is 7Q. So Q is basically equal to 30, right? And capital Q is basically six firms each producing 30, so this is equal to 180. So the price is equal to 230 minus the total quantity. So what is that equal to? Answer is equal to 50.